Greetings and salutations. We are here in a new world, starting up a new Let's Play with a different objective. We are in my little temporary base that I've been playing around with. This is a double ravine that I've lit up, and I've been to the nether, got little stations, and been getting grass to spread down here, but that's not the focus. Oh, and over here I have a spawner for skeletons. That's not the focus. Why I'm here. As you can see, I've already have a decent world begun with, and been free ranging the animals. But what I wanted to do was to start out with a new series. Thank you. Check my sounds there. That was a little too loud. As you can see, I'm on hard. Put down brightness. And what I'm doing is a series. It's going to, yes, it's going to be survival mode, but I've been watching a lot of the guys on Minecraft, and they've been developing cities. And what I really want to do is do it as a city plan. So we're going to use what professionals use for urban development. And only we're going to use it here on the Minecraft. Going to be using vanilla mods, not going to use anything like they're using currently with Feed the Beast, where you can create pipes and things like that. This is, I've pre-scouted out this area. We'll take a little tour of it in a moment. If my editing is going right, you're seeing a map of the area right now from above, and I picked this out because it's relatively flat, still has some distinctive hills. It's surrounded on three sides with water. Technically, I guess it's an island because there's a river that runs both sides, but there's a desert in that direction, a mountain biome where we were just at, and over there is a more of a winter biome. And yeah, we're still gonna have to take care of bad guys, you know, who are gonna come and try and blow up in our face. We'll just use him as some surface changing tactics. I've already leveled up enough to have some enchanted armor. I've been playing this since this is actually a 1.4 generated world, so it's not too old. But we'll take a little tour right now out on these peninsulas. As like I said, there's a winter biome over there, so wolves and snow we can acquire fairly easily. Here we have a very large water biome. Don't know if it's technically a ocean out here. Well, still not calling it an ocean, but it's a good size water, so we can develop this part of the island as a resort area. Add some sand, make sure all the way around. It has some elevation changes, so you can have some homes up on a slightly higher elevation. We'll have a central city area. We'll have rail that takes you around different parts. I wanted to use the water as boundaries so that you know, we have a finite area that we're looking at least for this first stage. It's going to be 5 sections that we're going to develop. Again, here's another peninsula. I was already thinking that this one, because the water is much larger from this point of view, this might be a good area to put a lighthouse. And we'll of course mine up the resources under this island, either through caving or possibly through some strip mining or exploration of, if we see that there are mine shafts. I'm going to allow myself to use maps to be able to look down below, because one of the things that a urban city planner would do is look at the not only the geographic layout, but the layout underneath, what the geological layout of the land is, what kind of minerals are there. This also has a good wooded area for resources, a couple different types of trees, small amount of life. As you can see, we had cows and stuff, so we'll be able to get those migrated over here for food supplies. This area here is obviously the high point. Oop, that was weird. And can also be used for housing. The first thing that I'm going to want to build, though, as any area would need, is a power plant. I was trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to develop this kind of from a historical view, where you have maybe one house in the middle as the initial settlement, and then you have other homes pop up, and then it grows from there. I thought, well, what if we were just going to build a new city? What would you need first? And the first thing you would need is a power plant. So I think that's what we're going to end up building first. This is where the 2 rivers run off in this here area. So I'm thinking that this area here will be good to possibly dam up, have some water build up from behind it, and it's deep in here. And so we shouldn't have any issues with drought years, if that existed in Minecraft. This area here is relatively shallow, so there's kind of a natural runoff in this area. And so, and for me, a power plant would be one where I end up putting in light sensor switches that will turn on and off our lights for the city. See, it's starting to get dark. Kind of head back over to the house, which is in this direction. I'll give you the tour of the rest of the world. I have not found the end portal yet, haven't even looked for the end portal. I was developing a way to get ender pearls over in the desert, but have not completed that project yet. Wanted to start this one. Been feeding chickens and the cows. It's kind of free range. Developed a wall. Over here I have a crop. Currently I believe I just have potatoes and carrots growing. I didn't have a need for wheat. Just went with a simple build with the enchantment table over there, perimeter fence with this kind of guard tower approach where I can snipe creatures. Since I have a spawner that's a skeleton spawner, arrows have not been a factor, and yeah, every once in a while cows get into my chicken farm. But yeah, it's a nice, built the roof so it was open. I wanted it to be very open, yet still protect me when it does rain. Picked up from a couple spawners I've investigated, and have my food and building my weapons here. As you can see, I have some diamonds, some emeralds. I don't have any particularly great picks yet. Haven't really been focusing on the enchantments. Like I said, going down. Mostly I have some supplies here for night vision. I've been using that a lot in the for my explorations in the Nether, which my portal is located over here. We'll take a quick survey of it. I lucked out in that my Nether portal was, first of all, appeared in a cave, so I never have to worry about attacks from gas. And then as I was digging my way out, I dug out in a couple different directions, but eventually came across this here with my come on, get out of my way. With my fortress over here. It's not fully let me go ahead and turn up the lights. Should have brought a oop, wrong direction. Always take a left. Left. There is a spawner right on the other side of this wall, and it looks like we have our first gentleman caller. Excuse me. And yeah, we have some pretty decent spawn. I haven't gotten any heads yet, skeleton heads. I've lit that up, but it still isn't quite enough. There's some good intersections to fight nether skeletons and spawners, especially over in the hills there. And yeah, so it's a good fortress. It'll be a good good area to exploit as I get more advanced. Resources, the nether bricks for architectural designs. Eventually I'll want to find the inn so that I can take advantage of building a ender so I can level up. And but this is going to be more of an architectural series in which we will be doing more building, but the exploration will obviously come along because we'll need the resources. All the resources will be dug up, mined, and so yeah. It's the one thing this world is a little short of is sheep, so I need to get a sheep farm going. But as far as the other resources, it seems to be in fairly good supply. And we shall take a little quick nap, and I'll see you back over. Ooh, good thing we got a knockback. Alright, dude. Oh, another one? Alright. Eventually we'll need to build some sort of harvester so that we can get more TNT, because we'll probably need that to for clearing out parts of these the creek, and because it gets kind of narrow in a few parts over here. So over here, this is the middle of the project. And so I brought over a basic kit. Oh, dropped a chest plate. Oh, that's cool. A basic kit to start out, and we will use this. As you'll see in the one of my pictures I'll be posting, should be right here about now. You'll see that I've done it as a triangle. We're going to, like I said, make this a central part of the city. Not sure what buildings we'll put here yet. We'll work on that design. But in that direction, we're going to develop it first with the first homes, the first buildings. We're going to have obvious, you know, we need grocery stores, supplies, because you need supplies for a city, for the residents. So you have homes, you have suppliers to those people. You need transportation, either just be roads or eventually trains. But like I said, first we need a power plant. So I'm going to work on a design for the power plant, and I will be back in a moment.